If I'm working on music for a while, I kind of want to get back into TV. If I'm working in television, I kind of feel like, I'd like to do a movie. It's like, so it's a little unhealthy, but it's also one of the things that drives me. To throw yourself into a show or a movie to the degree that you really need to in order to make it great kind of comes from an unhealthy place, but it's sort of necessary. I come out of animation, which has a very passionate fan base, and you know, people who invest in animated shows get very passionate, and I think sci-fi shares some similarities with that. I think the audiences for those types of shows really get invested. A sci-fi show for me always seemed like a logical eventuality. The trick was really working comedy into it, because it's an hour-long show, which means that you actually have to invest in the characters and invest in the stories, and you have to care what happens to these people. And so if anything gets too glib, like it does in a half hour, then you lose the stakes, and you're not ever worried for their safety, you're not ever really invested in their problems, and then you don't come back next week. And if it's too dramatic, then people kind of want a little bit of the comedy, because that's sort of what they expect from me. So finding that Goldilocks zone was sort of the challenge. But I think what we've come up with is very new, and I think we've also broken some new ground altogether. The Orville, as we're calling it now, is a science fiction drama with comedy undertones. Nothing is an event anymore. The Saturday morning cartoon lineup was a big event, and ABC used to do the thing the Friday before where they'd have that evening special where they like kind of give you a little taste of like what's going to come, and it was it was a big deal. That is something we're really trying to do with the Orville. Actually, we've chosen to go the episodic route. We're not a serialized show. You can watch episode 2 and then episode 5, and you're not going to have to follow any particular story. It really is a show that seeks out to tell a clear, cohesive story each week. If you throw on any episode at any time, you'll be able to feel like you're watching a movie with a beginning, middle, and end. We all feel really good about it, and we hope people dig it. The whole idea behind this character is that it's not necessarily the guy that you would choose to helm the starship. This is not Captain Picard. This is a guy who was, as we say in the pilot, who was nobody's first choice, but they need captains to fill the fleet, and so he got the gig. It's an hour-long drama, so I have to kind of balance that with the legitimate ability to do his job. In the comedy sense, Family Guy, you can throw on an episode any hour of the night, and it doesn't matter what season it is, you'll be able to watch and enjoy. And my goal is for the Orville to be the same. It's not what people are expecting. It's not Airplane in space. It really is a show that seeks to do the job of a legitimate hour of science fiction television and throw a few laughs in along the way. I have no desire to go to space myself. I'm very happy for other more qualified people to do that and send back pictures. Would never want to go to space.